I'm alive, and I didn't get hit by a ball. Right now, that's the success story. Yeah, when that ball came screaming back at me, I mean that's your worst nightmare. I mean that's every pitcher's worst nightmare. I halfway knew if you throw it down away against them that could happen, so I kind of got my head up, and man, that ball's right back in my face. And thankfully, I still got a blue eye and a brown eye.
How much do you think, just after not having the All-Star game last year, that like baseball needed an event like this? How much did you miss having something like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the fans love this. I mean, the game going on out there. I mean, guys are competing at. You're getting a real game. I always say this is the best All-Star format game of any sport because I mean, the pitchers are going out there throwing everything they got. The hitters are going up there swinging for the fences. And you get to see the best version of baseball possible. When you watch basketball, they're just sitting there throwing alley-oops, and football, they're just throwing touch passes, and it's not a real game. Whereas baseball, this is a real game, and so I think for the fans, I think the fans enjoy that, watching the best players in the world actually get to compete on in a game like this. It's not just some show exhibit game. It's a real game.
Anything about the atmosphere these last 2 nights that really sort of resonated with you?
Yeah, the fans here in Denver, they showed up. But I mean, you're always going to get a sold-out crowd, but yeah, it's been fun to come here, and for the fans here, to come out here and support and see all the stars in the game. Every one of us, every baseball player in here is a fan of the game as well. So we enjoy watching everybody show off their talents. Whether it's pitching, hitting, defense, you get to see it all.
Max, has there been more fans in the stands and fewer testing behind the scenes? Has there been some moments of normalcy for you? Do you feel that coming back, or is it all back?
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely back. Especially when you have the fans and they're creating an atmosphere. That's the stuff that we crave and we missed so much. For me, I love being in a big situation and 40,000 people are all screaming at you. It just gets your adrenaline pumping. We didn't have that last year, and then it was on it. And then when we first had initial, crowds, even though it was limited, it was at least something. But now we're kind of getting back to the flow of things, where the fans are showing back up at the park, and they're creating great atmospheres, and that's what makes Major League Baseball the best. Is when we have that type of atmosphere from the fans, and we always got to thank the fans for their support, and throughout the years, it makes you appreciate the fans even more.
What was your plan against Shohei Ohtani? How did you do?
Throw everything. I had a feeling he was going to swing the first pitch of the game. Fortunately, he was fouled off, and then I wanted to throw a cutter up. When you actually see him in the box, I mean, he's tall. So I kind of knew I really had to try to get that cutter up, like even more so than usual. Just because I've seen the highlights where if you don't get it all the way up in there, you can hit that thing a long way. So fortunately, I was able to get him to ground out on a cutter.